Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Anna and I love fragrances. On today's video, I'm going to talk about the fragrances I took with me on a recent trip to New York City. I did just get back about a week ago, had the time of our lives. I went with my friends. It was absolutely amazing. We went for about 11 days. We stayed right in Times Square. I'll post up a few pictures here. It was such an amazing trip. I just loved it. And of course, I had to take some fragrances with me, so I'm going to discuss those with you today. Of course, New York is such an amazing city. It's so busy. There's so many people. I tried to fit in some perfume shopping. We went to Ulta, which is Sephora. I went to Saks Fifth Avenue, which I loved. I did film like a short video about going to Saks Fifth Avenue, and all the associates there were so nice. And I went to like the Creed counter and Joe Malone. There was a Guerlain. It was just, it was like being a kid in a candy store. All these high-end, incredible fragrances. And they were so nice and helpful and let me smell everything. And it's just incredible. I loved it. And I did bring back like a whole bunch of tester strips too. I couldn't part with them. Like I don't even know if there's any more scent left on them at this point, but I had to bring them. I'm gonna go grab them. Let's see if there's still some scent left on those tester strips. Okay, so I did get all my tester strips. I did bring them back, and there's like a stack of tester strips. I just couldn't part with them because it's like memories, right? Like, so I mean, this whole stack smells amazing. I'm sure a lot of them have now mixed, the scents have been mixed, but I mean, here we have Neroli, how do you even say that? Out Renoir from Guerlain. I wonder if these all smell the same, but I mean, I can still smell them. Oh, it smells amazing. I loved going to the Guerlain section of Saks Fifth Avenue. And this one, Fève Gourmande. I mean, it smells all the same now, which is, I mean, I get it. We're together in like a Ziploc bag, but it's still, I'm smelling it and it smells amazing. But that was a nice one to smell. I love that one. If I could get Fève Gourmande at some point, it was that little bit of chocolate. It was so good. This is another girl, Patchouli Paris. They were featuring this one, the Patchouli Paris, in the Guerlain store. I remember it smelled amazing. I'm just gonna keep smelling them. It all smells the same, but I'm just gonna keep doing it. Oh, Spirituous Double Vanille. That one was so nice to smell. I really enjoyed, I'm seeing, it's bringing back the memories, but Mind Games. I enjoyed smelling some Mind Games. What did I smell? I think I smelled Sissa and French Defense, and nope, I can kind of, I mean, they smell different, but it's hard now to figure out which one was which. But I know I like both of those. We have more Guerlain here. I don't know which one that was. I remember this one, Pure Beluga. This was one of my favorites. This one was one that if I could get a Guerlain at this point, I think I would get this one. It was smooth and rich and creamy. It was such a nice fragrance. And this one, Angelique Noir, smelling Angelique Noir, was amazing. I have the oil perfumery version of Angelique Noir, and that is one of my favorite perfume oils, and they smelled exactly the same. Like oil perfumery, they do such a good job doing impressions of the scents. It smelled exactly like what I know Angelique Noir to smell like, but it was nice to smell the original. Beautiful scent. What else do we have here? These ones don't have anything written on them. I have no idea what these were. I think these ones were the Joe Malone counter. I believe I smelled a whole bunch of Joe Malones. I mean, they do smell different though. They still keep some of their integrity. There's a similar smell, but another Mind Games. I don't even know what this one was. It was a bit overwhelming being there and like having like hundreds of bottles of perfume. The Byredo counter was there. I smelled Animalique from Byredo. I was like, oh my, that was such a nice one too. And all the Creed fragrances. Like, I tried to not spend too much time there. I was there for probably at least 2 hours, but it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's very overwhelming. Oh, in the Louis Vuitton store. This was Louis Vuitton Imagination. There was a few that I really liked. Stellar Times, Louis Vuitton. Oh, and this one too. Going to Celine, the Celine store. I smelled Black Tie by Celine. That one was amazing. There's night clubbing, there's parade, more Louis Vuitton, Attrape Rev, Smell on You. There's an overall perfumey smell to these cards now. On the Creed counter, I did smell a bunch of Creed fragrances, and Creed is so amazing. So it was like a little bit of a trip down memory lane, you know, with all my cards here, but such good memories. So that was really fun going down memory lane when I was in Saks Fifth Avenue. That was awesome. And I remember going to like the Amouage counter as well. They had a bunch of Amouages and Initio. So I did smell Magnetic Blend 7, which was really nice, kind of like a Your Skin but better. Oh, so many good ones. Like you could spend all day. Like if you love perfume, you could be in Saks Fifth Avenue all day long and like not get bored, but we had to keep going, we had to move on. So anyway, I'm gonna go through the fragrances that I brought from my collection, and I did bring, how many did I get? 6, 7, 8, 11 fragrances, and I did just bring like little ones like this. So I did get these little travel size. You can get these on like Amazon. I think I bought mine on Shein. I think they're not expensive, and you're just, when you're refilling a fragrance, you just take off like the little nozzle, you put this on the bottom, and you just pump it like this, and then the fragrance goes in. There's a little bit of like a glass window here, so you can see how much fragrance is inside. I still have some of these left, and these are excellent. Like I had no problem with these, except I had a little bit of leakage. So I did pack them securely, but I think it might have been either all the moving around or like the pressure change of the plane, because I did put all these in my checked luggage, and when I did take them out, I saw that like if I put the level like here, it was a little bit here because some had leaked out. So that was the only issue. I don't know if I would have put them in like my carry-on if they would have not leaked, because the air pressure is different there, but I'm not sure. But anyway, it was still fine. I still had lots of fragrance left, but yeah, just a little bit of a leakage issue. I also brought these ones, which I also bought online, and you can see the labels have worn off a little bit. Again, leakage. I securely tightened them, but I think all that pressure change, just they leaked a little bit. But regardless, it was better than taking full bottles. I could never like take full bottles of perfume. Like my luggage was already so packed that, and it was winter, right? So we had to bring lots of like heavier sweaters and coats and things so we could stay warm. So yeah, this was the answer for like traveling with perfume for me. So we are gonna go through fragrances that I brought. So these ones all had labels. Like I used my little labels that I bought like just in the dollar store, and I labeled each one of these so I would know what they were. These ones had the labels as well, but I have since just washed them off and taken the labels off because you could not read what was on them anyway, because the perfume had leaked and it was just written in pen, so it all came off. But I still can smell, and there's still a little bit of fragrance left in these. I'm gonna make a list so I know exactly what I brought as well. Okay, so I do have my list of the fragrances that are in here. I'm just gonna do a light spray so I remember. This one was Empire Victor. So I did bring Empire Victor, which is one of my newest fragrances I've added to my collection, and Empire Victor is so good. So it's that lemony, very kind of cakey vanilla scent. Absolutely love it. This one was a favorite, and I traveled with my 2 friends, and they loved all of my scents. They were such fans. Like we were, when we were leaving, they're like, spray me with this one. So I did, and they were such fans of Empire Victor. So good. Highly recommend Empire Victor. All right, so we have this one. Let me just remind myself, this one is pretty much gone. Oh yeah, this one was Hair Confection. Oh, Paris Corner, so good, so sweet, marshmallowy. Oh, such a favorite. And then we have the pink one. I did kind of try to color coordinate them a little bit, as best as I could, to like the original bottles or like the color of the bottles and the glass. So this one, oh yes, Musk Noir Rose by Narciso Rodriguez. Had to take this one along. This is one of my favorite fragrances that I have. It's that beautiful plummy rose. You have the musk. Oh, this one dries down so beautifully too. This was a favorite. I love this fragrance so much. And we have the gold one here. I believe I know which one this is. This was probably, yes, Gucci Guilty Intense Perfume. This is one of my newest ones that I have purchased. It is so good. I have fallen deeply in love with this scent. There's violet and plum in here. You have patchouli. It's such a rich, mysterious, like very intense scent. Very feminine. Oh, I love this one so much. There's vanilla in here. A little bit of vetiver. Okay, and we have this one here. Just to remind myself. Creme de Nude by MAC, one of my favorites. It's just a nice suede, sweet, such a nice scent. Very unique, this one. Love it. All right, we have this one here. Nothing on that card. All right. This one is almost empty. Glossier You by Glossier. Love this one. Your Skin But Better. Got a little bit of pink pepper in here and Broxton. There's iris. It's musky and powdery. Such a nice, comforting fragrance. One of my favorites, of course. Love it. Okay, last but not least, the black one here. This is the last one from this kind of collection that I have of sprayers. Yes, the Wedding Silk Santal by Kayali. Another one that I adore. It's very bright, it's fruity, it's floral, there's a little bit of woodiness in here. It's that effervescent champagne note that makes it very, very nice. Freesia, wonderful fragrance. Moving on to these ones, I did take 5 of these. I probably took too many fragrances with me. I mean, 11 was, I guess, I don't know if that was too much or not, but I mean, I used all of them. So I don't know, I just couldn't decide which ones to bring with me. I guess people have that problem when they're traveling. It's like, what do you bring? For what occasion? It's going to be cold. You think of the weather, and it's like so many things to factor in. So this one, Nebras. I had to bring Nebras, Lattafa Nebras. That sweet vanilla. Oh, such a beautiful scent. So I got Liam Gray here. This is what I brought when I didn't want something sweet or vanilla or anything like that. So this one was a nice, yeah, it's nice. It's woody. You have that fig in here. There's cardamom in here. So it's supposed to be similar to Gris Charnel. So this was a nice change for me if I just wanted something a little bit more woody. There's iris, so a little bit of tea. This one was really good. And I also got Pop by Stella McCartney. This is one of my favorite fragrances. I do really like this one. It's that lipsticky, very powdery. It smells kind of like Barbie doll heads is how people say this one smells. So this is such a nice one. It has tomato leaf in here. So yeah, it's like a little bit green. This one was a nice change also when I didn't want something too sweet. So this was a good one to bring along. Okay, and last but not least, in the fragrances I brought was this one. Give it a spray. Oh, this is such a nice one as well. This is Frenetic Delicieux. This is from Paris Corner, the Amir line. And this one is supposed to be similar to Fève Délicieuse by Dior. So this one is a nice warm, spicy, ambery, sweet vanilla scent. The notes in this one, you have things like lavender, there's mint, a little bit of cherry in here. There's like a nice cacao note in here. So it almost smells like kind of like a Christmas scent. It always reminds me of like a Christmas scent. There's like vanilla and tonka bean in here, a little bit of benzoin, there's milk, praline, caramel, so it's a sweet scent. It just makes you feel really good. It's like a comforting fragrance for me. So this one was a nice one to bring along too. When it was cold outside, we had a few days of like snow, just like a few inches, and this was like a nice, comforting, warm fragrance just to wear. So this one was really nice. Okay, so those are the fragrances I brought along with me to New York City. I think I had a good selection of like sweet fragrances, kind of ones that are a little bit more closer to the skin, ones that are not sweet. So I had something to pick for every day, and I just picked something depending on how I was feeling that day, and it was a nice selection to bring along. So yeah, I still have a little bit in each of these, tiny little bits. Some of them are empty, but I'm just gonna finish them off. And I highly suggest them. These little travel vials are really nice. Watch out for leakage though, because they can leak. So it's good to maybe like get like a paper towel or something to wrap around them when you're actually just gonna take them like in your luggage, just in case they do leak. it doesn't get all over your clothes or something like that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and spending some time with me today. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.